caught me in my scrap wood dungeon, looking for scrap. I need a fairly large piece of wood. Something birthday cake sized. This one'll do. It's a bit overkill though. I don't want to waste a good 2x12. My backyard stash has got to have something. 2x6 is too small, 2x12 is too big. Now this'll be perfect. Some old 2x10 from back when they were actually 2 inches thick. Today is my birthday, so what better thing to build than a little birthday cake? I'm not big on sweets, but I do enjoy a good scrap wood project. Now, I know this isn't helping the allegations that I've been eating scrap wood. I promise I don't. But I actually have a plan to make this birthday cake semi-functional. I'm not gonna eat it, I swear. The plan is to cut out 2 little circles and glue them on top of each other to make one piece. I roughed out the shape with my circular saw, cutting it down to an octagon, and before long it was looking pretty tasty. Anyway, originally I thought I'd have to use a jigsaw to make these cuts, but with the thing bolted down to a pallet underneath it, it actually wasn't too bad. Kinda looks cool, the pattern left on the particle board after making those cuts. Now, to get that stack shaved down to a nice perfect circle, I'm gonna need to do a Harbor Freight run. Look at my yard right now. There's a tree through the fence, and that car looks like that. Harbor Freight. For this project, I only needed to buy one thing here. High grit sanding belts. But of course, when you go to Harbor Freight, you can't just leave with only one item. Needed some wood glue and some chip brushes for wood stain. On my way home, I saw a 4x8 laying in the road, which I promptly picked up, doing a public service and getting free wood. A kind stranger even helped me get it on top of my car, and then my roommate Michael helped me get it off the car. Good birthday so far. Free wood and Harbor Freight. Stuck my new sandpaper on the belt sander, and got back to work on my scrap wood birthday cake. Now it's time to add the frosting, just a heavy dose of wood glue. And with that whole thing sandwiched together, I just need to do a ton of belt sanding. I maybe could have gotten away with doing more of the work with the circular saw, but this is nice. It's kind of zen. It's also making me really hungry. Now, I mentioned there might be a semi-functional aspect to this thing, and that idea comes in with the decorations. I'm measuring out 10 even parts for this cake, corresponding to the 10 tiny C-mount lenses that I own. Scrap wood cake, C-mount lens candles, a little birthday-themed lens storage display stand. I'm using spade bits here because I don't know where my Forstner bits are. They tear everything up, but who cares? It's a birthday cake. I'm drilling these little holes to fit in ball bearings as like sprinkles or something. This thing actually looks pretty cool at this stage, like some kind of alien technology. And after a bit of working with 40 grit, looks pretty nice. Threw some dark stain on top, of course. So I guess this is a vanilla cake with chocolate frosting. Now at this point I just kind of started screwing around. I threw some gloss finish on there and let it drip down. Kind of looks like a cake, I don't know. The ball bearing sprinkles went on, and with that, it was time for birthday festivities.
Is there enough cake for everyone?
Look at that.
Oh!
I gotta put the candles on it, but I need to cut it first.
That's gorgeous.
Whenever you cut a cake, you gotta make sure to mark your cuts. Worn safety glasses. Y'all ever cut a cake before? Come on now.
I guess not.
All my sprinkles are falling off. Hey! That's a cut cake, folks.
Evan, there's a lot of sawdust in my
I know! Here's the taste test.
Happy birthday!
Alright, I'm gonna blow these candles out so I don't burn my studio down. But thank you for bearing with me for a goofy birthday episode. And thank you for your time. I'll see you tomorrow.